The smell of this herb can stimulate brain activity. Inhaling lavender can improve short-term memory while providing stress relief and relaxation. Lavender is one of the easiest plants in the garden to propagate. Seeds can sometimes be finicky. Old growth meets new growth. About a quarter inch into the old growth is where you want to make your cuts. For me personally, you can't go wrong with a purchase from the big box store for lavender or rosemary. We're going to be doing some cuttings from our lavender, and it's the exact same process with rosemary. This particular plant is in desperate need of pruning, so we get to whip this thing back in shape and provide an unlimited amount of lavender or rosemary throughout the garden. All you need is a cup of water, a clean pair of scissors, and absolutely any kind of potting soil. No specific skills are required to grow lavender or rosemary from cuttings. About a quarter inch into the old growth is where you want to make your cuts. Not only will this plant help us repel insects in our garden, these plants have a natural defense system that's just as strong as neem oil. Rosmarinic acid. It causes some insects to stop eating, become dehydrated, and ultimately ending the life cycle. Spider mites, aphids, thrips, and whiteflies, just to name a few. Here we have about 10 cuttings, and you don't need any special rooting hormone for this. Take your finger and strip the bottom half of leaves from the stem. We're going to place each in our cup of water to keep them hydrated while we prepare the rest of our cuttings. Again, all we're doing is stripping the bottom half of the stems with our fingers. We're going to do this with all 10 of our cuttings. Here we have just some regular potting mix, nothing special. I've added a little perlite because we want our cuttings to be moist, yet still well draining. Top your pot off, but do not pack your soil just yet, as that can hinder your cuttings from penetrating the soil. Insert your cuttings up to the bottom set of leaves. Now we're going to press our potting mix firmly around our cutting, removing any air pockets and getting better soil to cutting contact. We're going to repeat this process for all the remaining cuttings. Insert your cuttings up to the bottom set of leaves. Now we're going to press our potting mix firmly around our cutting. Now that we have all of our cuttings potted up, let's take a look at some of our cuttings from 8 weeks prior. A few of our cuttings have already started to put on flowers, but we're going to cut those flowers off because we still want our cuttings focusing all of their energy on building roots as opposed to flowering. Let's check a few of our cuttings to see how the root systems have developed over the past 8 weeks. Both lavender and rosemary are some of the easiest plants to root. So if your lavender seeds are giving you a hard time, try cuttings and keep growing out the box.